fusing prayer, poetry, and powerful beats, showcasing a sound that both moves your feet and stirs your spirit. And today, we step into the rhythm of healing, culture, and Afro excellence with Obiie King. Obiie, thank you so much for your time and welcome to The Upside.
Zangwana, thank you so much for having me, man.
How has your day been so far, my guy?
My day has been hell. My day has just been hell. It has been up and down. I've been running up and down. I've never ran like this before. Since in the morning. But anyways, we're here. We're here. By the grace of God, we are here.
Well, that's what happens when you release such bangers of a song, because now everyone wants a piece of you. Talk to us about not just the inspiration behind Dear God, but your inspiration into music itself, because you are new into the Afro Tech space. You are already making waves. Last year, you released Veins, and now Dear God. Let's talk about your personal journey into the Afro Tech space.
So yeah, man, this started when I was a kid. I grew up listening to tribal music, and I think I actually grew up listening to the same taste of music. Tribal has like Afro house and all of that.
Yeah.
So that actually inspired me to get inside the Afro house, Afro Tech scene, and gladly I've always been like so consistent when it comes to that particular genre. That made me focus on it so much that I just never want to leave any space out of it. That's what I specialize in, actually.
Who were the artists you were listening to at the time? Because you were very consistent, yes, but who were the people that you were looking up to at the time?
I actually used to listen to Tule the Song. Tule the Song inspired me. I used to listen to the likes of Bujo Mujo, DJ Sianda, DJ Christos, Vinita Vinci, Shimza also used to have like a whole lot of mixes each and every week, YTKO days. So that actually inspired me to actually do more when it comes to the Afro house, Afro Tech scene.
I tell you what, and there's a sound that Afro Tech has that's very global. Is that also the reason why you decided to go into it? Because yes, when you listen to Afro Tech, you're like, hey, this can feature on any dance floor in Europe, in the US, in China, anywhere and everywhere. Was that the reason?
That was the reason why, because we've got like a whole lot of sounds and we are not like boxed into some tiny box that says you need to focus on a certain sound, you need to do this. And for me, other genres sound the same to me, but with Afro House, Afro Tech, we've got different sounds that we can share in one project. We've got your synthesizers, we've got percussions, we've got blacks, we've got drums inside. So yeah, man, that made me want to stay with the sound and be consistent with the sound.
We are currently in conversation with the Afro Tech Rising King, Obiie King. It is 19 minutes after 2 p.m. Central African time to talk to us about his latest release, Dear God, with Jessica Mbangeni. We'll continue the conversation right after this. If you have any questions for him, because he will also be sharing our DJ mix this afternoon, and I can't wait what he's mixed up for the upside. +27 63 406 9126 is the WhatsApp line if you'd like to get in touch with him. Don't go anywhere. The conversation continues right after this.
Whatever you want to hear about today's talk, you can only get it on the upside. Every weekday, 2 to 5 p.m. Central African time.
We're still joined on the line by Afro Excellence, Rising King in the Afro Tech space, Obiie King, DJ, producer. Obiie, you mentioned that music can be a form of healing. Do you share those? Do you share those sentiments, especially when you are creating music? Is that the ultimate achievement for you to ensure that this song that I've created is one that will also heal people?
Most definitely. First and foremost, when I do my own projects, they come out as I feel. So with Dear God, it's how I felt. At that time. Even the instrumental will tell you and how spiritual it is, because I'm a very spiritual person. And I felt that the world was turning upside down. You know, when me and Mom Jessica went in studio, we felt that the world is going upside down. You know, it's not the same as before. So she went on with it and recorded that, and she actually had a one take thing, you
Oh,
know,
wow.
and she prayed. Yeah, she went on one take. She prayed for the whole world, you know, with what's going on right now, the GBV, human trafficking, you know, etc. So she went on and prayed, and just like she prayed on her vocals, I prayed on my own instrumental, you know, before anything else. And, you know, for me, that made quite sense, you know, and it was like a connection that we didn't even plan.
Yeah.
You know, so whenever I do my projects, I actually do them based on how I feel. You know, if I'm happy, I'm gonna take out a happy project. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
you know, the project is, you know, it's quite happy. It's got like a lot of drums. You know, so with this one, it was quite chilled. You know, it didn't have a lot of instruments in it, and you know, I just wanted people to hear how Jessica is pleading for us to change, for the world to change.
How did that collaboration come about?
I actually met Jessica through a friend, Mimi. Mimi actually called Jessica and was like, "Hey, there's this boy that actually is fond of your work. I need you to be on a project with him, you know." And ever since from that day, ever since I met her, she has always been like the one that called me now. And now I didn't call Jessica, you know,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
call her. Yeah, Jessica called me and was like, "Hey, Mtanam, can you say lapha, wasiba lesikhosa sathing, you know?" So I was like, you know what? You know what? So I was like, you know what? Yeah, we need to do everything. We need to do the work. And we got in the studio and like we actually worked on more tracks, you know, and she was the one that was saying, "Hey, Tanam kasebenze, and you need to release this one." Like with this one particular, she has always wanted this song to come out. And this is, you know, unfortunate that she's not around. She's not in she's not living anymore, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just had to take it out on behalf of her.
When are we getting a proper body of work? A whole EP, an album? Because you've been teasing, eh? You've been teasing Veins, Final Child, and now Dear God. When are we getting a proper one?
And yesterday I was just in studio with a friend of mine, PKMZ, and Sapta as well. So I'm gonna have like an EP. Yeah, I'm actually 4 tracks in. Actually finished the 4 tracks in one day, so I'm actually proud of
Oh,
myself
wow.
for that, you know. So an EP is coming up next, not a single. I want an EP to come up next because I've been teasing people, and I don't want to be teasing people forever. Now people are complaining that, Obi, you can't do that. We can't do that. You know, we need an EP now, body of work, 5 track, 6 track thing, you know, so that people can also enjoy like more sounds from me, you know, not even just the single.
Oh, I love that. We need it. People have been crying about it. After listening to Veins myself, I was like, wow, this guy needs to get out like proper work. We need to hear it. Talk to us about live performances. Any upcoming performances that we can look forward to? I know you're a DJ, you produce. Tell us about
Yeah.
your weekend, if you have anything lined up.
I've got Sega Culinary today, and I've got Tiger's Milk. On Saturday, I don't have anything. Tomorrow, I don't have anything. On Sunday, I don't usually make plans because I go to church. I'm a church boy. So
okay.
I just focus. Yeah. I just focus on God on Sundays because I don't see like any need to make plans on a Sunday. You know, like if you want to have a piece of me, you'll have a piece of me in the evening. But in the morning, during the day, you must leave me alone. But so far, I've got Sega Culinary in Alex, and then I've got Tiger's Milk here in Randburg.
All right. And then quickly from you, dream collaborations. And I want to know dream collaborations from South Africa, dream collaborations from Africa, and then dream collaborations worldwide, globally.
In essay, I need to go for Tulo the song.
Yeah.
Prince KB as well. I've got Cairo as well. I've got DJ Vitoto as well. Kondre Zitubu. If you know Kondre Zitubu, then you will know.
Personally, me, I don't know.
You don't know
now I'm embarrassed because me, I don't know. But
and
now I
then,
must
and then
do
you are
research.
old. Now you must do research. You remember Push Korokoro?
Oh yeah. Oh wow. That I
Yeah,
remember.
yeah.
Now you're revealing my age, but yes, okay, yes.
So yeah, man, I'm just looking forward to working with those people. You know, I just wish God could open my doors, you know, for more and more prosperity. International, I would go for David Guerrero.
Oh, of
I'd
course.
go for
Okay.
David Guerrero. Yeah. And you see, I didn't even mention Black Coffee because a lot of people, when I play, they'll be coming to me and saying, "I Obi Joe, you remind me of Black Coffee. How you play, you remind me of Black Coffee."
That's a compliment,
Like,
though, is it not?
that's a nice compliment because it actually comes often. You know, it actually comes so much often. Everyone says that, and I don't see that. You know, and even when I'm playing, I don't even imagine myself as him. You know, even though he's a big inspiration. You know, but I never see myself in those shoes. You know, but if people are seeing me in those shoes, then I mean, it must be saying something, you know, it must say something to everyone. And to me personally, you know, I need to be grateful for that, you know, and people see that in me.
You're doing something right. That's what it means because what a legend he is, and you are also on the come up, and you're doing an incredible job. Let's talk about the mix that you've created for the Upside this afternoon. What can we expect?
You can expect songs. I think I've actually compiled a bit of throwbacks. I've got Cairo there. I've got Vitoto on the mix. I've got PKMZ on the mix.
Nice.
I've got Sap on the mix. I've got my own production as well on the mix. So yeah, man, people can expect fire on the mix. You know, always fire.
We can't wait. We can't wait to hear it. And Obi, where can people find you on the socials?
They can find me at obiie.king on Instagram, obiie.king TikTok, obiie.king Facebook, and no Twitter.
No Twitter?
No Twitter.
Was that intentional?
You know, the story about Twitter, I had Twitter before. I had like a lot of followers, you know, everything was going well with Twitter. And then I forgot my password. Forgot my password and didn't want to create a new Twitter account because I was like, now I need to get new followers. It's gonna take time, you know. So I was like, I'd rather stick with what I have: TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. You know, they actually work for me perfectly fine because what I hear about Twitter is just chaotic. You know, I don't even wait to see what's happening on Twitter and all of that. You know, I'd rather just mind my own business, talk to Nombuyiselo and talk to Tebza, you know, and just you guys will tell me what's happening in the streets.
I love that. Obi, thank you so much for your time. All the best with the latest release of Dear God, and we certainly hope that it reaches those high numbers and that it goes global and viral as it should be. What a banger it is. And thank you so much for our Upside mix this afternoon. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much for your time this afternoon.
Thank you so much for having me, Debs. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too, sir. The voice there of DJ, producer, Obiie King. It's 30 minutes after 2 p.m. Central African Time. Figile Lingwati has your sports news.